I've been looking forward to Dontnod's latest upcoming title, Jusant, which is basically a term for receding tide. It is all about the climb and how it is managed and the stories that unfold as you go out and explore and climb to the top of one massive cliff. Jusant is all about the receding tide. That's right, there is no water. There's this huge open area down below that you can see, which I found myself staring at quite often throughout my journey here, and it is a great time. About 5 or 6 hours I was able to wrap this up, and it is all about climbing to the top and finding out what is going on. Where is all the water and where did everybody go? The little notes, the tidbits of information that build this world were an incredible adventure in their own. It was exciting to see that you follow a crew on your journey to find out and discover what they're up to and where they've gone, and then all the other inhabitants that are around the world. You feel like this tower, this massive cliff, once had inhabitants. They had people here living in this world, people who come from the top, people who come from the bottom, and now everybody's gone. I don't want to get into anything else because that just gets into spoiler territory, and nobody wants to be spoiled on this one because it is so short. You're gonna have a great time. The climbing mechanic, very unique. You're using the left trigger or the right trigger depending on what you're grabbing next. It kind of coincides with your hand, right? Left trigger, left hand, right trigger, right hand. Simple mechanic, but used really, really well. And the climbing rope is a pivotal part of your journey. You need that rope, and you gotta watch your stamina because you do get tired over time. Found myself falling maybe once or twice, not that often. It wasn't too encumbering going, okay, now I'm out of stamina again. Here we go once more. Now what do I do? It isn't the case at all. It is just take a break, refresh yourself, and then move on and look for the proper path for your journey. You always want to go up, but it's not always the case. Sometimes I found myself going back down, exploring to see what else is around. There are things to find, objectives to kind of get here or there, but it's really the simple task of climb from the bottom, go all the way to the top. The art style is very unique. It is soft, it is gentle, it is charming, to say the least. Our character doesn't say a word. In fact, there are no words spoken whatsoever in this entire game. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, here, it was great. This is a calming, relaxing game with a story that builds and builds as your journey progresses. You find those notes. Trust me, look for the notes. It was incredible to see some of the stories. If somebody misses some of these stories, I'm heartbroken for them because some of them are really, really touching to see what has happened in this world. You see families come together. You see families break apart. Others getting left behind, others doing this, others doing that. There's a lot to go on within the world. It is incredible. Not a word spoken, but yet I was moved the entire time playing the game. I didn't have any major issues. There was once or twice I may have got hung up on a rock or on a cliff and I wasn't able to get to where I wanted to. Figured out how to do that, and it was just maybe a little small hiccup along the way, but that was very, very minor. And the only concern I had, the world is beautiful. The tower, I found myself just staring out in the openness at times. This game is something that's coming to Game Pass that people should be playing. If you don't buy this game, check it out on Game Pass. It's also coming to Steam. Jusant is a fantastic experience for me. I'm there with the 9.